2 months after the Ebola outbreak forced students to stay at home, the 2014-2015 academic session of schools eventually got underway in Ogun State on Wednesday, albeit with a low turnout. The state government says plans have been concluded to make up for lost time.
During the monitoring exercise, the State Commissioner for Education, Mr. Olusegun Odubela, announced the preventive measures put in place to guard against the Ebola virus disease.
At least every school have those equipment, and we're satisfied. Even myself, I've conducted few on some students. I think we're satisfied.
Mr. Odubela also revealed the drastic review of the school calendar in the state, which has seen the normal closing time for both public and private schools moved to 3 p.m. and urged parents to allow their wards to return to their various schools.
Some schools, they are already writing welcome tests. So we still want to plead with the guidance and parents to please let their children come to school, because even for not coming today, of course, they are going to lose part of the marks, which at the end of the term will be used to assess them.
Government has also reassured of a smooth academic session across the state. The governor and his team also went back to work as the performance assessment team moved into Odogbolu local government area of the state, where the people gave commendations and demanded for more infrastructure. A huge crowd welcomed the performance assessment team to Odogbolu. Feedbacks from all quarters, including students of the Taisholari University, who appreciate the fact that the government rescinded its decision to scrap the institution.
I want to tell you that students are going to support you.
The Nigerian Union of Teachers and other members of the community.
Your Excellency, the renovation and construction of schools that has dotted on our local government is nothing but excellent.
And I testify to it personally. For almost 40 years of the creation of Ogun State, we have never had infrastructure, we have never had beauty as much as it. Each time I go to Abeokuta, I wonder how he did it in less than 4 years.
The performance of Governor Ebikura Amosun in my local government is about 80 to 90% successful. There are others that they are going to finish up, but to know those 3.5 years have achieved about over 80% success. In the state, it is more than that, because there are other areas that have developed and lost.
Governor Amosun insists the rebuilding mission will go around the state with the cooperation of everybody.
When we were campaigning around, we promised that all our 5 cardinal programs, we will execute them religiously. And that is what we've done. From education to health to agriculture that will lead us to industrialization, to rural and urban renewal, we have started. And the one that we believe is very key, it will serve as a catalyst for development. That is infrastructural development. Infrastructure development does not stop on road alone, no. It covers water, it covers electricity, it covers our environment, security, roads, so many things that will make our standard of living to be very high, to be very good. Those are the things we are doing. And we thank God that with your support, and the support of all the 20 local governments, not just this Odogbolu local government alone, the foundation has been laid, very solid foundation, and we will start to build on those foundations. To our students, all of you are well recognized. I thank you for your support, and I want to admonish you once again that no sons or daughters of Ogun State should engage in violence. Cultism is not good.
After the rally, the team visited the Eyuwa cassava plantation to see the agricultural potential of the local government.
Bring another one, bring like 5. That plantation that we passed through must have been there before I was born. So if our forebears could think out of the box and did that then, so what is the problem with us? But I think it's better late than never, and that's what we are trying to do. In the area of agriculture, we believe that agriculture is where we have our comparative advantage, and that we should maximize that advantage to the fullest. This is one of the things we are doing under agric and under rural development. This particular one we are in is the collaborative efforts of the Agric Ministry of Rural Development with some Kenya Foundation. And this is about 3 by 3 kilometers. You see, Nesu, the ethanol factory that we have, everybody, they need starch. And with this cassava now, of course, they are comfortable staying in Ogun State. So this is what we are saying. If we get all our graduates, young graduates, to have even 1 by 1 kilometer, and we are able to have like 50 here, that's 50 kilometers.
Back at the seat of government, the most cosmopolitan local government area in the state, Abeokuta South, showed their support for Governor Ibikule Amosun and his rebuilding mission with a large crowd and funfair.
Agriculture will provide an effective solution to the problem of youth unemployment in Ogun State. This is according to the state governor, Senator Ibikule Amosun, CON, when the assessment tour team made its stop in Abeokuta South local government area, the most cosmopolitan local government in the state, in continuation of the performance assessment tour.
This governor has done very well. The only areas would be the completion of all the projects. They are massive. The whole town is virtually, a work center, a building site, and this means that government must be stretching itself, very thin. I commend them for this, for the efforts made, and I pray that they just complete everything.
At the risk of being biased, I will rate the governor of this region very, very, very high because of the family developments we can see on ground. Even a blind man can testify to the fact that yes, the present governor has transformed the state, particularly my local government, beyond recognition.
He has turned Ogun State into industrial hub for all investors. Investors, all they need is good roads, the lights, electricity, and also the infrastructures like water. So all this has been given to us. So definitely, investors now are looking into Ogun State.
We have seen very much of his works, about the road, about the shores, about the houses, his building for the people, and about the school. And he's taking care of education.
I believe seeing is believing. And you just have to walk around the state, then you will know that the state government, being led by His Excellency Senator Ibikule Amosun, FCA, CON, is doing a very perfect job for the state.
There, Governor Amosun pledged to support any youth willing to go into agriculture.
There is this unemployment challenge that we have. There are no jobs for our teeming youth. The only way for us to correct it is when we industrialize our place, when we make farming to be very attractive and lucrative to our young ones. If you have even one hectare, some can have 2, some can have 5, and you begin to farm, we will support you. Whatever we grow, we will make sure that they are processed. I'm encouraging all of you, our youth, our young graduates, to go into farming. We will support you. We will support you with the land, we will support you with the money, we will support you with the implements and tools that you will need. We will support you with the necessary seedlings. That is the way to go.
In spite of positive feedbacks pouring in from the people of the local government area, Governor Amosun said the infrastructural turnaround currently going on in the state capital, Abeokuta, and its environs will be consolidated upon. finally, on the assessment tour for the week, the people of Ije Ode Northeast local government area of Ogun State joined the list of communities who have scored the Ibekunle Amosun administration high.
It is our fervent prayer.
The performance assessment tour to Ogun Northeast local government area, as it were, is to feel the pulse of residents on the promises made and how far the administration has delivered, especially on policies of government and projects executed designed to impact on the lives of the people. But how has government performed?
Senator Ibekunle Amosun is an agent of change, and he has really exhibited that. And you see, this is not a magic. One thing you would notice is that he is a chartered accountant, not just a chartered accountant, but a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. And he has brought a lot of changes in Ogun State. A lot of changes that were never envisaged, that were never expected, that were never thought by people that will happen in Ogun State, and what we are seeing or we are witnessing in Ogun State now.
We want his return so that he can complete all his job he has started. It goes without saying. We want him back. He has done good roles and so on. We only hope and pray for him to complete it, because the roles he's doing in the Ogun State is massive. We only continue to pray for him so that he can complete it before his time expires.
Governor Ibekunle Amosun, however, pledged to deliver more developmental projects to the people.
I have promised, and God willing, we are just allowing the rain to subside. Once the rain subsides, these are our roads. By the time I'm even coming for campaign, if we have not finished, you will see that we will have started. The second road that was listed, we will start it immediately. The third road, we will start it as well. And I can assure you, the first two will quickly be finished. The third one, we will start. Now that I've been told that all of those three roads are in one zone, we will move to another zone. Even if it is one road, we will start as well.
Meanwhile, as political activities gather momentum, the governor has charged politicians to play according to the rules of the game to ensure a violence-free election in the state.
We are here to report progress, to let you know this is how far we've gone, to listen to you what are those things that you think we want all to do now. We have listened to you, and you will see that we quickly come back and start all you ask for.
And that's where we draw the curtains on this program this week. Thanks for watching. Join us again same time next week for another edition. Bye for now.